Hello everybody, welcome to another reaction video. With this video, we're going to be reacting to, or I'm going to be reacting to another video by Majorkill about the tyranids. If you want to see more videos like these, hit thumbs up and subscribe. So let's just get into the video.
Kids, I originally wasn't gonna make any. G'day, fuckheads. I originally wasn't gonna make any videos while on holiday, but then I realized this is my biggest ever month of my YouTube career, and I'm too much of a Jew to not capitalize on my own success. So here we are, in a nice little Airbnb in Los Angeles. Being in LA, I wanted to make a video that really encapsulated my surroundings. As I look outside, I see the stunning view of the ocean, coupled with the blue skies. It's just a shame that's ruined by such a dirty shithole Middle East dare to stand against it. So from that comparison, the tyranids came out as the perfect faction to cover today. Also, people keep telling me that tyranids are like the Australian wildlife, which is total bullshit. Our wildlife is way more scary. The tyranids. But Majorkill, chaos is way scarier than the tyranids and would cause much more damage to the Milky Way. Shut your fucking mouth, Timmy, you stupid cunt. Chaos look like emo scout boys compared to these parasitic fucks. At least with Chaos, they are always welcoming you to join them and have great employee benefits like gaining superpowers or being able to rape elder women. With tyranids, they just eat you and it's really undignified. Trust me, by the time we get to the end of the video, the Necrons will look like beacons of hope, Abaddon will look like a teddy bear, and the Eldar will still look pretty gay. Fine. They will let the Chad survive, but infect them with the gene stealer DNA, which is undetectable and turns the infected host into a super horny fuck machine. The tyranids will then allow the infected Chad to return to his planet, where he'll start fucking everyone he can get his dick into, spreading the gene stealer DNA. Gene stealers are these human tyranid hybrids, and they're pretty fucking nasty. Anywho, after a few generations, there are thousands of infected humans on a planet who are loyal to the tyranids due to the whole hive mind situation. So like, Stage 1, Jerry gets his dick wet and hands a bunch of American kids that infiltrate various parts of the world's government. The next step is when the actual tyranids want to get their dicks wet, so all the American people on it, who give you all the info you need about it. Then you sabotage the shit out of it, just in time for you to rock up and rain down your unholy death upon them. Also, did I mention that tyranids have natural anti-psycho measures? Tyranids create things called shadows in the warp, which is like a radio jammer for the warp, fire, to save one of their planets. The second Tyranid War took place about 250 years later, and this is when the Tyranids began employing the use of gene stealers and actually more sophisticated tactics. Because like I said, the more these cunts eat, the smarter they get. I guess they aren't entirely like Americans after all then. The Tyranids remain as a major threat against the Imperium. Now, let's have a look at the Tyranids' interactions with the Tau. Fortunately, the Tau have so far remained reasonably unscathed by the Tyranid threat, and by that I mean they only lost a few dozen planets. The Tau are actually more suited to fighting the Tyranids, due to their that kind of shit. The alliance was actually quite respectful, which is very unusual. But once again, when you're dealing with the insectoid equivalent of America, you need to push past your comfort zone. Onto the Eldar now. You'd expect these little pussies to just bend over and take it, but the Eldar actually have taken it quite hard already, from multiple sources. Due to the complicated tactics required to defeat the Tyranid hive fleets, which most orcs lack, Tyranid encounters with orcs usually end up with the green boys just getting their ass sucked on until they prolapse. And finally, arguably the most interesting matchup, we have the Tyranids' interaction with Chaos. I always enjoy watching bad guys fight it out, to see who the biggest and scariest baddie is. Not much to say about these guys other than they're massive, and they're like final bosses you face in God of War or Dark Souls. They just fuck off massive kill machines. And do you want to know how the Tyranids reproduce? Of course you do, you fucking pervert. Tyranids have Norn queens, which are basically just massive vaginas hidden away in special chambers aboard hive fleets. Their job is to give birth non-stop, which makes them somewhat similar to the Skaven women. The only real difference is that Skaven women get non-stop raped, so the Norn queens probably have it better. I don't know why this is a thing, but apparently the Tyranids also have dominatrixes that the Tyranids have created as experiments or just for the gags. These include Swarmlord, who is arguably the Tyranids' greatest warrior available. He is a variant of the Hive Titan, who is immortal. Whenever killed, which usually requires a chapter master or a tier character or above, or just an exterminatus. Yeah, that's fucked up. Another naughty little cunt we have is the old One Eye, which is a remix of a Carnifex.
One Eye.
It's basically just an immortal version which regenerates from every wound. The only wound it hasn't recovered from was a plasma blast that blew out its eye and brain, hence the old One Eye name. The creature eventually returned and began raping people left, right and centre. Some Ultramarines were sent to deal with it and were seriously struggling. One of the Ultramarines pulled out a cunt move and shot the beast back into its eye socket that had already been shot out, which really was quite effective. I don't know, like leak my nudes or something, pull a bit of a Kimmy, but yeah, let's do it. Let's get number 1. Why not? Help a brother out. Also, the uncensored Tyranid Gene Stealer image is on Patreon. I only need to donate a...
Yeah, no, no, but, yeah, so that's the end of the video, and to be honest, I think that the Tyranids are probably my favorite, like, faction out of the, like, old ones or the Tyranids. I only know those two, and then there's also Space Marines, which, that's the only other one, because my friend always talks about it, but, yeah, I think I like the Tyranids. Like, they just seem very just, I don't know, like, I don't know, I guess the easiest word to say would just be bloodthirsty and all that. They look cool, and yeah, so that's the end of the video. If you like the video, then why not give it a like and subscribe, comment for other videos I should react to, and I'll see you guys in the next video.